Welcome to another modern gameplay. So today we're bringing you Tron again, but this time we are looking at something different at the very least because it's playing Golos Starless Pilgrim. As always, the goal of the deck is to try to assemble Tron with Urza's Tower, Mine, Power Plant. This hasn't been changed for quite a while. Where your support system of Ancient Stirrings, Expedition Map, Chromatic Sphere, Chromatic Star, alongside Sylvan Scrying, will try to ensure that you get those lands composition. Now, the thing with this deck is that it's just playing 18 lands, so it really needs those extra card draw. The thing with this Tron decks now basically are playing a lot of Warping Whales, two of the most, because precisely it caters to answering Ragavan, number one, or, DRC's Dragon Rage Channeler, and at the same time can also have the upside of countering, well, sorcery spells. That being said, as I said a while ago, Golos is one of the stars of this deck, alongside Karn Liberated and Karn the Great Creator. Essentially, if you look at the Tron composition, it is mostly Planeswalker that actually wins you the game. And Ugin the Spirit Dragon alongside Ulamog as a finisher. That's the way I see it. That's how you should be playing it, I believe. Now that's done. Let's go to the sideboard. We have actually there's only 4 cards here on the sideboard. 2 Force of Vigor against, well, Blood Moon effects, and 2 Foundation Breaker. If you ask me, this is a different route that you can take as against if you're actually playing my favorite card, Nature's Claim. Now these 11 cards right here are all shooter targets except for Kozilek, Butcher of Truth, which is essentially anti-mill. So you have Walking Ballista, Engineered Explosives, Sundering Titan, Worm Coil, Golos, Trinisphere, Ensnaring Bridge, Liquid Metal Coating, Pything Needle, and Tormod Script. Now that's done. On to the gameplay. Okay, we won the die roll. We're gonna go first. We're against Ero Kuma. This is a sample of a hand that we cannot definitely keep. It's zero mana, no nothing, no lands. Mulligan, obvious. This hand, not so obvious, because we have 2 cycle stuff, 1 Walking Ballista, and 1 Karn. If I were a gambling man, I'm gonna keep this. I know it's not optimal, but so is mulliganing down to 4, no matter how attractive that could sound. But so I'm gonna bottom a Karn because I'm thinking if they turn 1 Ragavan, I still have a Walking Ballista to answer the Ragavan. I mean, it's not the end of the world if you get hit with a Ragavan, but at the same time, the incremental advantage that it gives the opponent doesn't really make sense for us to not, do it that way. So Relic of Progenitus, I went with it first because most often the Chromatic Spheres gets what do you call this? Gets prismatic ended. But in this case, I'm punished because I drew a Sylvan Library. So that, I'm just gonna make them exile the Flooded Strand right here. Okay, then let's see what they have. Is this going to be just straight up control? If it's just going to be straight up control, then we are in trouble because we missed the part where we should have casted our Sylvan Scrying. Looks like it is going to be a... So I've seen Jeskai variants like this before. Ooh, I mean, better lucky than good. I'm just gonna Urza's Tower right here. Draw a card for green. Sylvan Scrying. I'm gonna get a Sanctum of Ugin. Chromatic Star. Pass the turn. Okay, so the reason why I did that is so that I can look for my... Ooh, that's another Sylvan Scrying. Draw a card. That's an Expedition Map. Here's a Scrying. Here's me with my tower. Here's me playing the tower. Here's me playing the Expedition Map. And me passing the turn. Because I wanted to play Sanctum of Ugin later. Hopefully it's not too late. Because maybe later they would be slamming a Jace. Okay. No Scalding Tarn for you. Draw 2 cards. Yep. Okay. Okay. So, what will be our choice? Cataract. That's the turn. Let's see what they will be discarding. Ooh, okay. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. Say yes. Ulamog. Pass the turn. Dress down. Okay, sure. I just wanted to tutor my thing. Main dress down, eh? It's kind of weird. Okay. Teferi. Big homie Teferi. Untap 2 lands. Probably be for a counter spell-ish. I could have just waited as well. We're gonna counter. That's another tower. You and you. Sure, counter spell. Gonna okay. I might be cashing this in soon. This ensures that they cannot have any like Snapcaster, Archmage Charm situation. Here's my Golos. Hopefully they fall for it. We're lacking threats for some reason. Ooh, they're gonna evoke it. Yeah, okay. Let's evoke. Yes. Would be power plant or mine? Mine probably. Here's my Cascading Cataracts. Pass the turn. I mean, if they're gonna attack me with is this another okay? Sage Artifact enchantment. The fairy. Wow. We really are not doing well. Okay. For green. Relic. Some U. Blast zone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna pass. They're gonna draw another card for the fairy. That's cool, I guess. Oh, okay, sure. Okay. Just gonna take this. I'm gonna take it. Take 7. So just they do it again next turn. This is me putting charge counter for 4. Then make it explode next turn. Okay. Ooh, that's a card. Ooh, baby. It's gonna make it explode. And drop. Ooh. None for you. Pass the turn. I mean, I'm really ahead of land, so just gonna wait for my stuff. Snapcaster Mage, sure. Is it snappy time? Ooh, Snapcaster beatdown. Right. Okay. Could I have just opened up the casserole a while ago? Go for green. Oof, that's a Karn. Here is a Karn. Okay, okay. Here is a different Karn. Okay. Ooh, okay. Counter target spell. Sure. Counter that spell. Sure. Literally just countering spells. Good. Okay. Ward 3. Okay. Green, 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 green. And okay. We take a land. I'm gonna take 2. Sure. Buseiji for you. Should have fetched for white. Okay. Ooh, that's an O stone. Here's my Oblivion stone. Okay. Pass the turn. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 lands out of 18. Okay. Ooh. Are you gonna Snapcaster first? Sacrifice. Yep. Chalice for 1. Wow. What a man. Deck thin, baby. 6 go. I'm just gonna deck thin. Come on, man. You have like a lot of like creature hate there. Just draw the creature hate part. Ooh, okay. That's a card. Just gonna pass the turn. This is a Sharknado. Okay, Castle Garden Big. No, it's a Solitude. Sure. Okay. Solitude is up. And Snapcaster. Okay. Come on, man. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Take 3. Sure. The fairy. Okay. Sounds good. The fairy tick up. Oh, you're ticking up. Karn. Okay. So if I go with Karn, exile that. Get a bit more of green. This is my window. This is a Karn. Yes. Oof, it's a lot of exile stuff. Thundering Titan. I know that well. Force of will this. Oh, choose a basic land. One. Okay. Okay. So which one will you destroy? Will it be Karn the Liberated, or please tell me you're gonna bounce my Sundering Titan? Just do it. Solitude me. Okay. Looking good. Okay. It really totally depends on what he draws as well. There are times wherein there's a permutation that he could possibly win. Take care of all of my what do you call this? Planeswalker into play. It's going to be a hard sell though. Like he can cast Solitude hard cast right here. Attack one of my Karns. Something along that lines. Going to tap that first. Okay. Better choice. Going to attack either my Karn or the other Karn. Really depends. Big Karn or small Karn. Or just me to the face. Okay, me. Yeah, to the face. That's kind of cool as well. Think. It was like, So they have fire and ice, eh? Okay. I respect that. I think I'm gonna go first attack the fairy, then activate my Karns. Which Karn? Okay, the big Karn. Big Karn dies. Can still also. Oh, ooh. Okay. It's going to cast my other Karn. Ooh, we go attack. Tap the fairy. Here's your Karn. Counter spell on the Karn. Quite quaint. What else can we do here? Golos. Okay, yes. Here's my Golos. Cast the Golos. Okay, here's a mine. Wait, cancel. For 5 colors. Uberg. Okay. Wait, what? Show game log. Exiled the top 3 cards. What was exiled? Without paying their mana costs. What was exiled? Okay. This is the exiled zone, right? What was exiled? Okay. Yikes. What was exiled? Ah, this was the exiled zone. Oh, okay. Play. Cast. It was on the top. Yikes. That takes off. In any order. Cast. Okay. Pass the turn. Here you go. Okay. Sure. Exiling which one? Golos. Okay. Gain 3. A card. Okay. Again. Okay. Woo! That was a long game. A very long game. Don't mind me. That's what I don't like playing against control. We have the inevitability, but it looks like same time it's kind of 50-50 on what we're up against. So I like the what do you call this? Cozy like Butcher of Truth. We can let go track task right now. I like putting in the Foundation Breaker because it's kind of better. Against Warping Whale, what are the counter spells or like the sorcery speed that we want to play against? Like probably just like a couple of what do you call this? Prismatic Ending, and that's it. So I'm just gonna not bother with that. So other than that, I think we're good. We're golden. Yeah. Submit the deck. I just added in a Kozilek to make sure that if we reach like those end games, we have an advantage. This is a hand that we cannot keep. We're gonna mulligan this, guys. It's kind of bad. This one, I think I like this. We're gonna keep. We're gonna bottom, of course, our Ulamog because it's Ulamog. So okay, that's Karn. Here's me expedition map. It's the turn. Go. So hopefully they don't prismatic ending it. I'm hoping that they don't prismatic ending it. But from the looks of it, chances are it is going to be ended. Or they're just gonna go for a what do you call this? A usually just go for spreading seas. Oh, chalice for 1. It's kind of cool, kind of not. That means most of our cards here are exploited, so I'm just gonna pass the turn. All of these are null. Quite a good selection from our opponent. We're going to sacrifice. Search for a power plant tower. Mine. Get a mine. Here's a mine. At the turn. We're just not going to, what do you call this? Engage. Let them draw some cards. That's fine. Sure. Because it's either they can counter our Karn or they draw 2 cards. So just let them draw 2 cards, which is better. Gonna have 6 here. Is this going to be a chalice for 1 is really good against our deck. I'm not going to front ice. That's fine. So here's a land. Here's my Karn. Let's see if they have a counter spell. Okay, they do. Cool. Next turn, I'm gonna Ugin into a... Okay, the Foundation Breaker. Foundation Breaker. So I'm trying to bait here. So I'm representing mana for Karn or something else. Okay, they're gonna dress down, which is kind of bad. Bad for us, but okay. At least we have something in play. That's the turn. Okay, you got me. You got me. Quite good tech dress down. I had when it was initially spoiled, I was really not happy with this card, but the way it was exploited during like the ATB era, it's really good. So what can we do? Attack here, take that damage. Is my Ugin. Say yes. Here's my Lamog. Okay. They're gonna counter. Chances are they should be. I think this is a Snapcaster Archmage Charm. Yeah. Cool, 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 cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then all I have to do is exile the gates. I'm gonna exile some gates later. 5 cards. So I think this is a viable reason why they're going for a Foundation Breaker as against Chalice of the Void. Very it's a use case, definitely. Blink the Fairy. Okay, I'll take that damage. Sure. Okay. Okay. And drop this. This 10. Lamog. Sell these. Yep. Comes to play. Ooh, it sticks, yo. Okay. I wonder why. Is there a way for you to like bounce it? Dress down? Nice dress down. Ah, so that Ulamog is not indestructible, so you can destroy it. Okay. 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 So they didn't have a counter spell for my Ulamog a while ago. Chances are they don't have anything. Ooh, okay. So, let's attack the fairy. Okay. 20 cards. Ooh. Oh, oh, oh. They don't have anything, my lord. And stirrings. Any order? Stirrings. Ooh. Relic, I think. Or Karn. Any order? Cast relic. Exile relic. Let's go, Zilek. And drop. Okay. There we go. Okay. Ooh, Wandering Emperor. Okay, I see. I see how it is. Exile my... Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Just made it a bit more exciting. Okay, I wonder how they're gonna swing this in my favor. In our favor, I mean. Could have went with all the Ugins in the world. Sure. 7, 8. Sure. Okay. Okay. Tower. Untap 2 lands. Okay. Then drop. Okay. Draw 4 cards. Okay. Do you have a counter? No? Maybe? You're down to 14, mate. I wonder what was exiled. A lot of vetoes, some wanderers, 1 solitude. Woo. Wow, I love it. Here's a card. Counter targets for sure. Okay, go. Yes. Okay, and this one has Annihilator 4. It attacks. Oh, baby. Mysterious. Mysterious girl. Yes. Feels good. Annihilator 4. Don't mind if I do. Okay, you're gonna draw a card. Okay, okay, okay. 2. Okay. Are they gonna exile this? Ooh, Solitude. Exiling it. Ooh. Yeah, yeah, definitely, yeah. Sure. 22. Okay. Okay. Down to 13. 12 cards in hand. Prismatic ending. Sure. 2 cards. Oh, that's a scrying. That's a scrying. So, did I already exile my Sanctum of Ugin? Yes, I did. I go for green. Draw a card. Chromatic Star. Crying. Seiju. Blast Zone. And do I have enough to... This is 6, right? 6. No, I don't have enough. Okay. Sure. Sure. Memory Deluge. I'm not sure what you're looking for though. Like, do you have like a Thassa's Oracle there somewhere? Question mark? Fire. Okay. Draw a card. Okay. Okay. I take 6. Sure. Okay. Gonna be. Oh, nope. Not you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, done. Got 2. Oh, that's a card. 8 cards. Can I cast a Karn? I think I can. Can I cast an Ugin? Okay. Okay, F6 go. Solitudes. Last card is a Solitude. No, it's not. Come on, deck. They only have 1 card. Okay, sure. 8, 9, 10, 11. Down to 5. 7 cards in hand. 2, 2. Okay, 1 card left. That's a Karn. Can start with a Chromatic Sphere. Sacrifice for a green. Okay, this is a Karn. Liberated. Okay, this is a Karn. Okay. And this is a Snaring Bridge. Snaring Bridge. Okay, here we go. Pass the turn. Hopefully that's not a prismatic ending. What is this? Is this a prismatic ending? Don't think so. 2 cards. Or I drew 2 cards. Wow! Good tech. Should I have just went with a blocker? I think that was risky. Okay. Just gonna run it back. Going that route would be better. Okay. So keep, I think. Drop sphere past the turn. Green. Go. That's for 1. Quite cool, but Vivian Stone. Sylvan's crying. Go. Okay. Go. Shark Typhoon. Sure. Gonna take that damage. That's fine. Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh, what they do? Okay, sure. Down to 9. 7. Yes. Sorry about that one. I just had to concentrate real quick because my time is running down. But as you could see on the bottom part, basically it's just a matter of attrition. Right here, that's the reason why I don't really play control, because you have to be quick on the first game, second game, and third game, just in case you had that specific interaction. Now, if you look at it, Tron has a better matchup against control from my perspective, because their top end is not really that great against your top end, which is Eldrazi's. So you better, I would probably say, like, play a mid-game attrition type of scenario wherein you try to out-mana your opponent, because basically all you have to do is just to try to sequence it in a way wherein on your turn you actually play two specific threats instead of one. So that's how I play against control. That's it. On to the next game. All right, we lost the die roll. We're against Dean Machine. Nice name. This hand definitely is going to be a mulligan for us. There's two top ends right here without the mana to support it, so we're gonna mulligan. This one, arguably we can keep because we have two lands, two expedition maps, and an ancient stirring, so we can keep. I can bottom one of the Karn right here. 6. Okay, so opponent basically says Bloodstained Mire go. Power plant. Ooh, better lucky than good, I guess. So I'm gonna go with expedition map past the turn. Let's see what they will be. Oh, okay. Is it burn? Oh, it's burn. Okay. Eidolon of the Great Rebels. Not so great against our deck, I would assume. So next turn we have a Karn Liberated. Attack their mana. Not sure if this is a good idea to play against me? Question mark. Okay. I'm just gonna go cycle this. Get some. Oh, and also they missed a land drop. Ooh, I'm gonna go for a mine. Draw a card. Ooh, not so great. We're going to attack their lands. Immediately attack the lands. Yep, we're going to Lightning Helix or either Boros Charm. Ooh, okay. Planeswalker are permanent. Gonna take this damage. Gonna take another 2. Gonna be tough for them. Ooh, okay. Here's a Golos. I'm gonna search for that cool land. Actually, I like going Sanctum of Ugin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sanctum of Ugin. Okay. I think they saw the writing on the wall right there. So we did have a very, very good run. As I said, usually against burn, it's kind of 50-50 depending on how heavily burned inclined they are. Against their deck, definitely there'll be putting some, what do you call this? Very, very Blood Moony sideboard. That's the word I was looking for. So I'm going to shave a bit of our top end. So Ulamog definitely is not that great. I like putting in the Foundation Breaker and our Force of Vigor. Also, the Relic of Progenitus is something that's not really great against their deck. Aside from that, I want to put in some life gains here, like Walking Ballistas and what do you call this? So I'm out. These ones are out. I like putting in Wormcoil Engine if I can fit it. But looking at the deck right now, I feel like if I go Wormcoil Engine, that would be on the Golos slot. Which case, I could board out one Ugin for one Wormcoil, something along that line. So keep in mind, if we draw a Wormcoil Engine, that should be an Ugin. So let's see if that comes back to bite us. Let me just... Ooh, yikes. Definitely not going to keep this. We're gonna mulligan. This one, I'm on the fence. We do have the Force of Vigors right here. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna bottom one Force of Vigor, precisely because we do have Boseiju right here. So depends on what we draw. Oof, that's a, call this Goblin Guide. Sylvan's Crying. Yikes. Okay. Sylvan's Crying next turn. Probably going to be too late for me? Question mark. Depending on what they reveal. So Goblin Guide, kinda on the fence on this one. Rift Bolt suspended. Oof. What's my next draw? Warping Whale. Yikes. Not even close. Oof. Warping Whale is my next draw, eh? Okay. I'm just going to buy some time here by casting my Warping Whale. Probably when the... or just counter this spell. Because definitely I'm gonna take a bit of damage here. Okay. Free to cast. Ancient Stirrings. Yikes. Not so great. Boseiju. Gonna play this. Scrying. So mine again. Then F6. Hopefully we survive. Totally depends on what they have in hand. So usually if they have like Boros Charm or Skullcrack, two of them, we're definitely just like, ooh, sacrificing a land's not really that great, honestly. So take some damage here. Sylvan's Scrying again. 6. Oof. Okay. Lightning Bolt down to 3. And I think they have it. Okay, they had us. So we were really too late. I think the hand that we kept could have been a bit more aggressive. So it did not matter about the worm coil engine, what do you call this? Thought process that we did a while ago. So it wasn't effective. Okay, let's play. Gonna mulligan this. This is a bad hand. This also is a slow hand. We can't really keep a slow hand against their deck. If I'm totally being honest. But there's an argument for me to say that I can keep this. If I keep, I bottom a big Karn because I prioritize the small Karn better. Okay. This could come back to bite and hunt us. But I'm hoping that their hand is not that great as well. So want to cast Goblin Guide. Hopefully it gives us a tower or a power plant or a Karn Liberated, which was the thing that we bottom. Yikes. Let's go for green here. That's an Ancient Stirrings. That's a power plant. Go for power plant, land drop, any order. Land drop here, pass the turn. That's an Eidolon from the Great Revels. Oh, that's a mine. It's a Force of Vigor. Okay. Just gonna exile my Force of Vigor next turn. Okay. Goblin Guide. Let me see what's on top. Ooh, that's a mine. So it doesn't really matter now. Ooh, okay. I have all the lands in the world. So now can Force of Vigor. Exiling a Stirrings. I'm gonna take 2 damage here. That's fine. Okay. Down to 6. Wow. So that's down to 6. I hope the last 2 cards is not burned. My only out is Karn Great Creator. Down. Engineered Explosives for 1. Pass the turn. Hopeful that they don't have 2 burns. They did not have 2 burns. Sylvan's Scrying and Sylvan's Scrying. Maybe sacrificing this. Okay, Bolt and what's the last card? It's not Bolt. Going to be tricky because I need to get a Trinisphere into a. We need to feign. It's the same outcome. Trinisphere. Okay. Liberated. Gonna exile that permanent. I pass the turn. Okay. So we need to feign 1 turn of burn. They got us. Oh man, that was close. That was close. Dean Machine, that was close. So if we needed to take them off 2 lands a while ago, that's our only option, I would probably say. So I think that's the reason why it was good as well to have a Chalice of the Void on the sideboard. But at the same time, if you look at the interaction a while ago, you are not really particularly sure what they're going to get, what card they're going to get, either 1 or 2 to cast. So it really totally depends. So it is what it is. We haven't won against Mono Red as of yet, but on to the next one. All right, we're gonna play first. We're against Snakerman. Gonna play first, yes. Looking at the hand right here, definitely not going to be a keep. We're gonna mulligan. Another hand that we cannot keep. I don't think we can keep this, guys. Unfortunately, we don't have another land, plus at the same time, we don't have a way to secure another land drop. This one probably we can keep. We have no other option anymore. So I would probably keep this at the back of these 2 lands right here. We're gonna keep 2 cards, probably the payoff cards, because we want to have a bit of interaction. Or like secure our land drops. Opponent mulligan to 6 as well. Let's see what they're playing. We're gonna have 6 here just to save time. I don't know why they're posing at a keep Snakerman. Unfortunate that we lost already. Our 5-0 dream is now not great. I like the icon of Snakerman right here. Let's see what they're playing right now. Okay, Mishra's Bauble. Try to look at his. Okay. Try to inform their decision. Oh, okay. So, this is quite odd. Going silver and scrying here. Go for tower. 6 go. Primarily because they were tapped. Okay. That's a saga. Okay, that's another relic. So, I'm gonna start with a relic. Make them escape. Wonder why. Just gonna pass it here. No point in. Okay. 2 cards. Let's cash this in. Power plants. I wonder what they are going to get us here. Probably go with a blast zone since I don't know what they're playing. Here's a. Okay, they're going to. Where's the saga here? Probably going to warping whale. Is it worth it though? Probably. Okay. I wonder what they will be searching for. This is really odd for me. They haven't done anything as of yet. They just created Karn token. Spellbook. Oh, is it Reanimator? Oh, okay. This is not a meta deck, which is quite nice. Quite cool. Okay, Asmo. This just deals damage, right? Okay. Which is Oven. Not quite sure if they want to do that. I also have Karn. Ooh, power destroy all of these. Okay. I'm gonna take 3. Okay. Sacrifice 5. Okay. Take an extra turn after this one. Ooh, okay. This is quite spicy. Chromatic Star. So let's start off with a star. A sphere, I mean. Sphere for green as always. That's a warping whale. Yuck. Okay. Again. Okay. I mean. Okay. Okay. I see. Cookbook. Cookbook. 2 cookbooks. 3 cookbooks. Take an extra turn after this one. Okay. Land drop right here. Karn. Okay. It just says after this one. Okay. Wow. Kinda like this type of deck, but sorry. 1, 2, 3. Okay. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pithing needle. Where's a saga? Where's a saga? Done. Okay. Wireless tracker. I mean Golos. Okay. Pass the turn. Okay. Sounds good. So this is where our Force of Vigors would probably shine. Ugin might not be great here. Relics is quite good against their deck. Tractus, I'm not quite certain. So I'm going to bin those. Aside from this, maybe having Ulamog as a top end is not that great. Can I hedge it with Kozilek? Just because I'm not sure what I'm facing against. From here, I can say go. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Natural Tron. What's not to like? Okay. Blooded Strand. Watery Grave. Thoughtseize. Okay, Thoughtseize. Oh, it's not bubble. What? Okay. They look at my top card first. So this is how you see the orange one is where they look at the top card. So I have Natural Tron. Either take my Karn Liberated or Force of Vigor. Okay, took the Force. Okay. Oh, okay. That's because they know that I will be drawing a Scrying. Okay. Going to land drop this. Expedition map. Go. Prismatic Stranding. That's probably a bit aggressive, don't you think? I'm just gonna cast the card now. Okay. I really like their deck concept. It's a brew. It looks like it's taking a lot of turns, trying to leverage a lot of like food tokens and copying all of those tokens. However, it feels like you're just durdling for the first 3 or 4 turns, which is like if you're playing modern, your density or like your critical mass should be around 4th turn. So that's why I don't really like their deck as of too much. That's it. On to the next one. We're going to play first. Yes. And from the looks of this, yeah, we can keep. I can start with tower into map into mine, and hopefully we top deck our win conditions. So I'm gonna start with mine right here. Expedition map, pass the turn. I usually start with the land that I have most in hand. Okay, that's a wooded foothills into forest into a Utopia Sprawl. Wow. Okay. This is gonna tower here. Let's see. It totally depends on what they have. Arbor Elf. Okay. Going to search for our land, which is probably going to be Power Plant. Draw a card. And drop Chromatic Sphere. For green. Ooh, okay. Okay, pass the turn. We don't have the payoff as of yet, but out of okay. Out of an 18 land card, we're bound to get some, hopefully. Ooh, nice. So probably almost game over. Start with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. This is red. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Okay. All right. Caramel Death. It looks like they're playing Ponza from the looks of it, or like land matters that with Ren and 6. So against this type of deck, usually graveyard doesn't really play into effect. So Force of Vigor and always putting in, assuming that we have like, what do you call this? Removals. So Warping Whale is very much a godsend here, removing the Arbor or like any Llanowar Elves, really good. The other thing that we're worried about is what to board out. Usually against this type of deck, I just board out Ulamog because there's no counter spells, and I feel like we need a bit more interaction, so I'm gonna put in a bit more Walking Ballista. So yes, that's it. When I'm trying to snipe some of their, well, 1 to cast 1/1s, so that's where we want to be. This hand it looks okay, but I feel like it's a trap because we don't have green mana source. But we do have a Karn. I can keep it. Looks like a trap, but I might regret it. But I can't resist two mines with a Karn. So maybe that would be a downfall for me. That's also a reason why some of the guys or like the Tron players actually play yeah, a lot more removals because of like this, like Ragavan turn ones. So some of them just go remove it by what do you call this? I forgot, per action mana. Pay for life basically. Snuff out. Almost snuff out, but what can you do? This would probably expedite their Blood Moon. Rather than 80 card. Yikes. Arbor Elf, not so great. Okay. Here's my mine. I'm just gonna go take this damage. So they just took, what do you call this? Okay, they took one of my Foundation Breaker. That's a Karn. Ooh, they're also a Karn deck. Nice. Right. I'm gonna go for a Karn here. Power plant. Power plant. Okay. Liquid metal coating. Yes. That definitely is a card that you can take. So question becomes, you have to attack my Karn with these bad boys. Okay. I can go with Karn. Start with Karn. Karn on Karn action. So view sideboard. This is the part where I could probably regret I would probably be regretting the, what do you call this? Pithing needle, explosives. I could also Pithing needle the, what do you call this? Karn? Don't think that's it. I think let's go with Trinisphere. My favorite card, Trinisphere. Okay, next turn. Pass the turn. Oof, that's tough. You have to attack my thing. Go down. Oh, they had to attack me. Then go liquid metal coating. Really? That's what you want to do? Not sure about that, Chief. Can't cast it because of the treasure is... Okay. That's an O stone. So I can pick up on the treasure first. Not really. I can just like view sideboard, Select Butcher, Sundering Titan is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I can do that. This. Can now use your treasure. Yep, I think we got this in the bag. Yes, use the ability. Sundering Titan. Sundering Titan. Okay. So should I search? View sideboard. Did I put in the worm coil? No. Should I search? Don't think so. I already have my Golos right here. There's nothing much to search actually as of yet. Okay. Okay, sure. Okay. Okay, that's it. That's the turn. Gonna take this. Sure. Good game. We basically locked them out. So the idea there was, this is one of my favorite combos with the deck. You first drop a Trinisphere and then drop a Sundering Titan, technically locking your your opponent out of the game. So if you look at the board state right here, what I can do is just basically just drop a Golos right here, try to stabilize, even though if they, the best thing that they can do is drop a land next turn. And then hopefully be able to, like, what do you call this, a trade with our mana, or like trade with the Sundering Titan. But to be honest, what I would probably be doing right here would be cast my Golos and then cast my Foundation Breaker, sacrificing or like targeting the treasure just to make sure that they cannot cast any cards the following turn, and then take over the game from there. All right, that's it. On to the next one. All right, this is the last game for this league. We're against Quatre. I think I played against him a while ago. This could be probably be red as well. We're gonna play first. Looking at the hand right here, yeah, I think we can keep this. There are 2 redundancies. Okay, let's go for Expedition. Okay. Oh, okay. I think this is not that. I think went with a different one. Power plant. So practicing, probably. I wonder why he did that. Swamp there. If I recall correctly. Oh, Profane Tutor. Yuck. Okay. Profane Tutor. My power plant. Here's my relic. Relicking you. Passing the turn. Spend for 1. Okay. Let's see what they have. Right. 3 to cast. Expedition map. Ooh. Okay. Expedition map. Okay. Power plant, mine, right? So let's do the math here. If they go search for a land, couple coffers, that would be 4, only 4. Okay, that's another one. Okay, cool. So I think the best way we can go about here is to attack the hand, get them to not have cards in hand. Then maybe switch gears later, attack the cards in the. This might be wrong. I could be wrong. This is probably wrong. Okay. Totally depends on what they get. Let me see what they get. Also exiled. Field of Ruin. Okay. Are they gonna Field of Ruin me? Oh, they gave me a couple coffers. Good call. Okay. And this would probably be. What would they be searching? Something to interact with my Karn. Who's the target? Mine. Okay. Ooh, that's a Trag Tusk. Just gonna take up. Another Fatal Push. Okay, here's my Thrag Tusk. Swag Tusk. Gonna do that. Then F6. Okay, that's a Karn. Sure. Into a Teething Needle. Needling my Karn. Good idea. Karn liberated. Good idea. If it weren't for my Buseiju though. This one says Artifact. Let me attack first. Attack Karn. Get me some. I wonder what this is. This is a Damnation. Wow. Okay. Blast Zone. Here we go. Sorry about that. Link to Dusk. How about I just exile everything so that we don't draw anything. That's it. Cool. But I don't have any more lands. They found out my max cap. Me attacking your hand. What is this? It's me attacking you. Me putting the land. Searching for a land. Getting a power plant. Dropping the power plant. Passing the turn. Okay. So basically, we turned Karn into a Liliana. I guess that works. So they showed me Karn a while ago. So I think maybe the Relic of Progenitus is not that great. We haven't seen any Graveyard Recursion, although they could also be playing some Graveyard Recursion. It looks like they're playing Mono Black Control. So they're switching it up in a way wherein they would be attacking our lands or attacking our hands. In that case, maybe going top end is not that great. Maybe going lower is better. So I'm gonna go like that. Hedge my bet a little bit right here. Vigor and Foundation Breaker, something along that lines. Not going overboard too much. Warping Whale is great because they're black. Mostly their powerful cards are like sorcery speed, so I kind of like that way. I even like putting in some Kozilek, Butcher of Truth, just so we have that extra but I can't find a slot as of yet. Let me see. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna keep this. Precisely because I do have a Karn, so they're just gonna go Expedition Map. Yikes. Okay. Expedition Map? Question mark? They're just gonna probably go. I'm hoping they search for a. Okay, kind of like that. Expedition Map myself. That's the turn. Okay, they'll probably search for a Field of the Field of Ruin. Really, Field of Ruin is really good in terms of like getting access to lands. Thought sees me, so good. Not a good idea though. Oh, that's another expedition map. I prioritized expedition map because we may be able to see a Karn situation later. So we have a window later to just go. If they don't search the expedition map right now, I'm incentivized to do something. That's Void. Oof. Okay. Void Walker. It's quite cool. Their idea here would be to kill Fun's Crying now. Get my mine. Power plant mine. Get my Karn. Okay. Build the Ruin again. From the Karn, can I just pick up 3? I'm gonna pick up. Let's see how they manage. Build a Ruin. Ruining a. Thoughtseize my Karn, probably. Or my Thragtusk. Yep, that's a Karn. I wonder. Okay, we're gonna go for a Karn. It's gonna F6 here. Okay, they went with Karn. Then they're going to search for a. Okay, search for that forest. Profane Tutor, eh? We do have a Warping Wheel for that. We have 2 Warping Wheels for that. So, Crying, get a mine. Drop a mine. Search for an artifact. Yes, get my Golos. Cast my Golos. Search for my Cascading Cataracts. Okay. Profane Shooter for 1. 5 to cast. That's a Golos 2. Golos time. Golos for Golos. Cabal Coffers. Bola Citadel. Yikes. Ooh, Cabal Coffers for a Bola Citadel. Let's look at mana abilities. Yikes. Super Stirrings. Karn Liberated. Quite cool. Any order. And drop. Karn Liberated. Exile your Cabal Coffers. I'm going to reveal an artifact. Say yes. Here's a Pithing Needle. I'm going to try to Pithing Needle Karn. Karn, the Great Creator. Okay, so just gonna pass the turn. Suspend. Casts counter target sorcery spell. Warping Whale. Okay. Position of Kozilek. Take my stirrings or my scrying. Take my scrying. Profane Tutor. Thoughtseize for my... Okay, quite cool. That's another Karn liberated. So, pick up. Wanna know what's up? The Golos. Here's a undo. Another tick up. Gonna scry for Beseju. And pass the turn. Okay. It's one profane. So, what do I do now? I just exile this Karn as well. Take care of my Pithing Needle. Then sacrifice my Blast Zone. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 mana. Use sideboard. 7 mana would yield me nothing. But I kind of like exile target permanent. Here's my Chromatic Star. Get that star in for green. Ooh, okay. Now I have 5 colors. 5. That would be green, white, black, blue, white, Wooburg. Wooburg. Oh, black. Activate you. Ooh, baby. So that's a breaker. Throw you. Yes. Tower. Karn. Exiling that permanent. Sure, drawing some cards. That's fine. Attacking you. And my favorite thing to do. Oh no. Forgot. Gonna do it because of the Pithing Needle. No. Sure. I was about... My turn there, I was planning to get a Trinisphere so that we lock them out, but you know, is what it is. Not sure what they got. That's a Blast Zone. I have to cast creature, then repeat this enchantment and Placewalker. Okay, sure. So in that case, okay, sure. Here's a creature. Here's a walker. And that's it, sure. Ooh. Exile you. Give me something. Oof, Thoughtseize. Let's Wooburg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And top 3 cards. Wow. So crying cast. Yes. So honestly, their deck is not really geared against our deck as well. We are lucky with the matchup right now. We only lost against Mono Red. What I can say about this type of matchup a while ago is that I was afraid of the agent of something. I forgot the spare one. Archon of something, cruelty. So I was afraid of that one. The initial shell by Aspiring Spike was playing a bit of those. So that could have wrecked us a while ago. But it looks like their deck isn't packing those. So we're lucky in that regard. We just lost against Mono Red and we still went for 1. Not bad. Better than last time. All right. That was fun. So what did perform well? So looking at the deck, the only thing that was different with this type of deck was that we are packing main Thragtusk. Did it make a lot of change? Well, on the times when it resolves, it did. Mostly against Mono Red. That's when it usually super counts. As always, I like the Relic of Progenitus main, mainly because of the actual meta that it's running off today. It's a lot of graveyard strategies, and putting in Relic of Progenitus, 3 of them in main, really spells out a lot of difference. However, I do wish I have a bit more access to Warping Whale or a removal. I forgot. Dismember? Yes. Precisely because to answer those turn 1 Ragavans, turn 1 mana accelerators. Other than that, the other thing that I think overperformed is a Foundation Breaker. Initially, I was already locked into the idea of Nature's Claim, but as we have seen on game 1, against a specific deck that runs Chalice of the Void for 1, that would definitely wreck us. Although we do have an answer main, which is Blast Zone, but sometimes you don't really draw a 1 this card, which is a one-off on your deck. I really love playing again our Trinisphere and Sundering Titan combo. Engineered Explosives definitely did make a lot of difference as well. I think it also is a bit more effective because we're playing Cascading Cataracts in main deck. It synergizes with our Golos strategy as well. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright, that's it. Now, if you enjoyed the gameplay, subscribe to your boy and give it a thumbs up. Let me know on the comment section down below what type of deck I should be playing the next modern gameplay. That's it. See you in the next one.